And good morning and welcome to Exeter St David's Station, where the time is 05:10 and I definitely owe my wife a favour for dropping me off so early. I'm here at Exeter to get the very first train to officially stop at Marsh Barton. So, the first challenge is to buy a ticket. Nope, the machine will not play ball. The only way I actually managed to get it to print me a ticket was to buy one using the Trainline app and then get the machine to print it out. Not ideal, was it? Well, St David's is eerily quiet at this time in the morning, although there's already one or two geeks hanging around. And there's some trains on the platforms waiting for their first workings of the day. It's really nice that none of their engines are running just yet. Our train is waiting at platform 6B, so let's head on over. Well, at least the display boards know about Marsh Barton, even if the ticket machine does not. Crikey, it really is quiet here. But the crew are now here and the engines are running, so it's time to get on board. Oh, and here's where Marsh Barton is located. Although this first train of the day departs from St David's, most of the trains that serve Marsh Barton will be running as part of a half-hourly Exmouth to Paignton shuttle, which reverses here at St David's. Marsh Barton itself is situated in the industrial zone just to the south of Exeter, where there are over 500 businesses of various sizes with many thousands of employees. It is these people and their customers which the station has primarily been built to serve. Additionally, the nearby Exeter Ship Canal and the River Exe marks the Exe Valley Park, which is also a popular leisure destination. Well, it must be a real first train to somewhere, because Jeff Marshall's just turned up and he's shooting B-roll now as we speak. So, yeah, I guess we're on the first train to Marsh Barton. It's the 0534 and it goes to Paignton. Yeah, never done anything like this before. Not usually my thing, but new station, it's just down the road, so hey, let's give it a go. You getting a clip of me? I did expect this first train to be a bit busier, as did Jeff. But I suppose geeks have to decide whether they're going to be on the first train to arrive at a new station or be on the first train to depart. And as we'll see, there was a fair few in that latter group. And we arrive at Marsh Barton to a veritable welcoming committee of GWR and Network Rail staff and associated rail geeks from both far and wide. And it takes a good while for the train fans to alight and the new ones to board, for pleasantries to be exchanged and for photos and videos to be taken. But eventually, a pair of 150s heads out for Dawlish as the cameras whir. And it looks like Jeff's found a puddle to do a reflection shot. And so to our star for today, the station itself. It's a simple two-platform affair hugging the southwest mainline tracks, and the view this way is, shall we say, dominated by the Exeter Energy Recovery Facility. Leaving platform 1, there are cycle racks and information boards aplenty, and a lovely wildflower bank. And then we can walk east from the station to join Clapperbook Lane, where it crosses the Exeter Canal and the views of industry just melt away. Returning to the station, the cycleway cum passenger overbridge provides an excellent view down onto the platforms. The new cycle bridge itself is pretty bleak, but the green round-topped railing are a lovely repeating feature of the station. The western approach at Grace Road South is dominated by the incinerator, though the separation from road traffic on the bridge is most welcome indeed. As we move from the approach areas to the platform, the green railing gives way to black to indicate the change. Each platform has two tap-in, tap-out machines. The GWR staff explained to me that they are there for when such ticketing becomes available in Devon. And when there's no trains, it sure is quiet here this morning. Although I do think it will prove a popular place to stand to see trains running fast up close. I've plenty of time before my train home to Topsham, so let's take one more walk over to Platform 1. When it was first discussed, it was hoped to have a station open by December 2017. However, construction was delayed and autumn 2022 became spring 2023, and eventually here we are in summer with a station.
Stand back from the platform edge and hold on to pushchairs and wheelchairs.
Now the whole station, as you'd expect, is completely step-free. However, the current rolling stock on this line all have higher boarding levels, so the station will have to await level boarding until such trains are allocated onto this Paignton to Exmouth route. And as you can see here, this 20th century stock still means there's a decent step down for passengers. And the sun is beginning to break through on a beautiful Devon summer morning. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this slightly unusual video. I certainly enjoyed the experience of seeing the excitement around the opening of a new station. And to be fair, the station will actually be really handy for me as I get my car serviced not 4 minutes walk from this very platform. But anyway, let's enjoy some last views of this newest of all UK stations. Well, at least until the next one opens. And soon, my train will come along to whisk me home. And here's our pair of Class 150s from 5:30 this morning, working their way back from Paignton, and so the circle is complete. So please do subscribe if you're new to the channel, as I upload trip reports every Friday, with a few bonuses on a Monday too, and I'd love to have you along. But in the meantime, from Marsh Barton Station in Devon, it's goodbye and thanks for watching.